I don't know how clearly you can see this, but it's snowing fairly steadily here. I'm in this little town on the prairies called Wynyard, and I actually had to spend 2 days here because it was just monstrously blowing and cold and rainy. I'm not equipped for that sort of heavy-duty conditions, so you can see the flakes pretty steady there in front of my screen. So I booked into this little hotel here, this tiny little hotel on the highway. It's actually called the South Shore Motor Lodge. So I'm grateful for these places when I find them in these situations. Gives me a chance to rest, a chance to sort of recharge, and my family is able to come out and visit me. So yeah, just wanted to show you the conditions that one can run into and how a freedom walker such as myself can survive on these harsh days. Now this is also an example of how, you know, there's always limits to our freedoms. The natural world, you know, it's just a reminder that we're bound by the forces of our natural world very often. We shape our world within that, but we still always have to be cognizant of the power of nature and how it hinders us, and work within that. So our freedom, I think, is greatly, it's sort of like we're able to express our freedoms if we acknowledge our limitations within the natural bounds. If we just fantasize that we can do anything, well, we would be crazy. We would jump off buildings and think we could fly and so on. But we live within these natural forces, and I think it's important to acknowledge them. So I'm acknowledging this today by staying indoors largely. I'm going to go across the street and get some groceries. But it's actually a pretty decent spring storm going on here right now. The wind isn't as apparent because the wind, I'm in the lee of the building here, so the wind's still blowing pretty steadily, and it's just gotten colder, so that what was rain is now snow. I went out this morning, had an interview with a local reporter, and at that time it was raining and snowing and sleeting, but I guess it's gotten cold enough now that it's just mostly snowing. Anyways, Steve here again. Great chatting. Talk again. Say goodbye for now.